I'm a gamer and running in circles. I'm a rabbit and running in circles. I'm annoying and running in circles. Might as well jump in the hole and be a bunny. Be a bunny!
Hola mis queridos, ¿cómo estás, mi Alicia? También conocido como Coneja. Hello my kittens, how are you? My name is Allison and today we're playing Grim Tales Threads of Destiny Collector's Edition. If I sound like I'm gritting like a freaking kid, it's because I am. Now, most likely you saw the 3 photos during the intro and you're probably confused and want an explanation or probably don't care about that explanation. I'm going to give it to you anyway. I want to make sure the gameplay on this channel is as comfortable for you as it is for me. I am over the age of 18, over the age of 21. There's going to be cursing, cussing, and adult topics. Definitely adult topics, considering this is Grim Tales we're talking about. Now, I do want to explain a little bit about the cursing side of things. I am at that point in my life where I've changed what I use my cursing with that I no longer use. Well, it's just words of my cursing. This is God, Jesus Christ, holy hell, anything like that, seriously. And I actually have beautiful words to use to replace them with. I absolutely love it. Okay. Now, I actually want to go over the bonus content real quick. I'm not going to go over the strategy guide because the titles are spoilers, pretty much. But we have the concept art, the bonus chapter, secret room, wallpapers, music, collectibles, achievements. Once again, one of the achievements is to do a hidden objects puzzle for over 10 minutes. Guys, please take this achievement off. It is ridiculous that you have this achievement. It is so stupid. I'm sorry, it's starting to become a pet peeve. And then there's the archive. This is weird. But the archive, we have the collectibles, of course. I don't know what the archive is, because whenever I click on it, it says complete the bonus content to unlock this feature. I'm curious as to what it is. I mean, clearly archive means archive, like old stuff to be kept in a place to be kept securely in one spot. But what kind of stuff is going to be in the archive is what I'm wondering. But, sorry. One thing I do want to point out is that the main menu is hardly interactive. I mean, if you move the mouse slowly, you can kind of see the background moving, but only just slightly. There's nothing clickable, other than, you know, the words. Um, but my gosh, that intro! What an intro! That was a crazy intro, right? I'm kind of befuddled as to why, or not befuddled, but I'm just impressed with how the animation is. Their animation is getting so much better. Um, and honestly, like the little animation here, it's a little cheap, but I mean, it's still pretty advanced. Like, it's beautifully done. But still, like, just to have the gate closed, like, right when they arrive, that is just timing. That is incredible. Um, and I look forward to seeing how this story plays out. But yet again, I'm gonna complain about this game not being on Big Fish's website. I mean it. I mean, you know what? I'll double check. I will go on the internet just one last time to double check. Yeah, not a single thing. Like, it is so frustrating. Now let me look up Grim Tales. Let's see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh. Yeah, it looks like they have every single game in the Grim Tales franchise except for Threads of Destiny. What the fuck, Big Fish? So just because Threads of Destiny has a different naming, a different title for the developers, even though it is Big Fish, according to Steam, the developers is BFG Entertainment, which is still the same thing as Big Fish Games. Why? Just why? Is this the main reason why it's not on Big Fish's website? Because they did a fucking oopsie and put in BFG Entertainment instead of Big Fish Games? It's just like, what happened? Why can't they change it? I mean, it's so stupid. It doesn't make sense. Ugh. Alright, fine. Enough complaining. Let's start the game. Oh, right. Let's do custom, because I don't like how long I have to wait for the hint. And I think that's about it. Once we're in the game, I'll tone down the music.
Everything started when my niece Jackie called me. She said the police had finally located her parents' bodies. They had been missing for 20 years.
Ooh.
I
Whoa.
went to the police station to support her.
Here we are, miss.
Dude, nice sunglasses. Oh, that was a cab. Your niece Jackie. Okie dokie.
Auntie, can you believe they actually found them? Maybe I can finally get some closure. Let's go. The sheriff's waiting for us.
That voice actress, like, she's so good. Pick it up, pick it up. And our first morphing object. I should speak to the sheriff about the Greys. Okay.
Miss Gray, it's nice to finally meet you. As Jackie told you, we've located the remains of Alexander and Natalia Gray.
That's good to hear.
We can now prove they were victims of Greg Duffy, a serial killer who was active here at that time. This is everything I've gathered about the case. Take a look.
Will do. And bam.
Alexander and Natalia Gray went missing on April 23rd, about 20 years ago now. They're survived by their daughter Jackie.
April 23rd. Now, this kind of method for hidden objects I haven't seen in a while. It's a good method to use.
The Gray's car was found in the woods close to town. 4 teenage witnesses were camping nearby when they heard a car, followed by a woman screaming. The Gray's tires were punctured by a spike strip found nearby. We also found tire tracks near their car, likely from a large truck. These circumstances perfectly match the other victims of the roadside killer, including the fact that there was no gun or any other weapon found at the scene. We also have camera footage showing a man who fit the killer's description. He was driving a truck. Thankfully, Jackie was staying with family at the time of the incident. The killer always targets his victims randomly.
Sure.
We got a clear picture of the killer thanks to a recording taken at a gas station in town that night. We quickly identified the suspect as Greg Duffy, who lived in a small house in the woods and sent a squad to apprehend. What we found there haunts me to this day. Duffy was obsessed with hunting, and his weapon of choice was a hunting knife.
Interesting.
But Duffy hunted people, not deer. He used his spike strip like a bear trap, snaring out-of-towners along that remote highway. Unfortunately, Duffy wasn't at home. To this day, the roadside killer has never been caught. This is the only photo we have of him.
Interesting.
I heard about your gift, Miss Gray. Can you really travel to the past just by touching an item from that time? These car keys were found with the remains. We believe they may have belonged to the Grays.
My parents didn't deserve to die, Auntie. If you can, please save them.
Didn't deserve. This is driving bonkers. I don't know why it's flashing like that. Is it supposed to be like some sort of desk light? First of all, I need to identify the killer. I guess he's somewhere down the road.
They ran over that spike strip, and now their tires are flat. There's a truck approaching in the distance. Could it belong to the roadside killer? The case file mentioned teenage witnesses who were camping nearby. That's probably their campsite ahead. Maybe they have a vehicle I can use to reach town.
Maybe. Bike holidays. Dave, meet us at the old farm this Friday. Don't forget your bike. Boop. You'll have to cut a path through these overgrown trees. These boards could come in handy. Alright. Maybe he'd like a real nut instead of that fake nut he's hoarding. Okay. The passenger side tires are flat, but Alexander only has one spare. He doesn't seem to have a pump or jack either. Yikes! What's in here? Grab the folder to add it to your inventory. Ooh. Hello, collectible. I never get used to the fact that the people in the past are like ghosts. Really? Seems Alexander kept some articles about the fateful plane crash last year. Oh. Very interesting. Local airport purchases luxury aircraft. Oh. Join the maiden flight on April 23rd. Who would want the luxury aircraft to be destroyed? 158 dead after flight explodes mid-takeoff. Why would they want it to be exploded? Unless there was something in the aircraft that the person didn't want to be known. Coming late saved their lives. Read how the Greys missed the tragic flight by seconds. Interesting. This is all very interesting. Boop. Ba-doop. Boop-boop. Okay. So let's look at this real quick. We have a map. Current task, no current task, player blocked. So we have 4 locations that are blocked. From what I understand when I looked at when I checked this out on the other profile, which by the way, if you aren't aware of on my channel, when it comes to hidden object games, I like to play ahead at least a little bit on another profile so that I don't look entirely dumb. I don't mind looking dumb on my channel. I just don't like feeling dumb. Anyway, so we have achievements, we have collectibles, and the diary. Let's look at the collectibles real quick. Yeah, so we're collecting family tree. Interesting. And the diary, I normally try to read at the beginning of the video. And there's no point in reading it in this video because we just started the game. Alright. We have the keys to the trunk. And it looks looks like we have the thing for this. Yeah. Bip, dip, bip. X. The question. I've got a question that requires us acting. Boop, 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 boop. Team's campsite. I could reach the town on this bike. Yup. Bye, Ladybug. It's locked, but they must have the key nearby. Obviously. Boop. It's easier just to cut the ropes. Okay. One of them is telling a ghost story, not realizing that a killer is hunting nearby. Yeah, that's just as bad. Wait, what? Hey, get back here! Oh, bat stole the key. Ooh, our first puzzle? Guide the plane to its destination in the lower right corner without running out of fuel. Choose a square to move the plane there. If you uncover an obstacle, you must start over. Your fuel is marked in the green lights above the board. Pretty easy. And you just gotta make sure you don't activate any rats. Oops, I messed up. Just to show you what I'm talking about with the obstacles. Boom, boom. There we go. Oops. Forgot. Already I've made 2 fucking mistakes. Alright. On the other profile, I had hit so many explosives. Da, 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 da. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. I think I know one more part where we can get more. Boop, 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 and boop. Gimme. Looks like part of a treehouse ladder is broken. So that's where we put these. Snap, snap. Boink, boink, boink. And the hammer. Smash it with the hammer! Boop, 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 boop. Thank you. And it looks like we need a flashlight. Bye, bat. Now we need to collect some nuts. Really squid. I thought they were coins at first, and I was like, oh wait, no, these are nuts. Keys! What's this? It's stuck under the loose bark. Okie dokie. Ooh! Morphing objects! Give me... Oh, there are more bats in this guy. Okay, so... Oh, bicycle key. Get out of here, ladybug. At least, ladybugs are fun to look at. Whereas Japanese beetles are yikey doodles. Alright, acorn, squirrel, give me that nut. Thank you. Because now we can finally open this. Boop and boop. Alright, let's finally get out of here. Is the person driving this truck the roadside killer? And
It is their destiny to die.
I'm sorry, who are you? What the fuck? Hey! I have to put this fire out to reach the town. Wait, so she's not gonna comment on that what? So wait a minute, it's their destiny to die. Does that mean it's inevitable that we cannot help them? That they have to die? No matter what? I mean, you know what? It does kind of make sense. Hey, it does kind of make sense, because without her parents, with her parents not part of the family anymore, or at least not in the living family, it would mean that Jackie would still be going through that experience with Bloody Mary, would still be going through that experience with Howard. I guess the devs decided to use this storyline because they realized if Jackie's parents did come back, none of that would have happened, and Anna's existence of like helping Jackie in her lifetime would cease to exist. Like, Jackie would not learn all the things about Bloody Mary or Howard or anything else. Because if I understand correctly, Jackie and Howard fall in love. Okay. Could this really be Greg Duffy, the one who killed Alexander and Alia? Eden's ignition, still have to pick the lock. Oh. Right. We have a sharp object now. Scorpion. Yeah. There must be a safe way I can get rid of the scorpion. Maybe. Kane Gray. Lord Kane was unsociable and reserved. He hiked hunting wolves and bears, but also continued his father's profitable business. We're actually learning about the Gray family. This is cool. Songs. Give me them tongs. Look at that. I really like their fire animation. I wonder where they got that from. And I think I've seen that animation before too. Was it The Cure? Twins Cure or something like that? Because I played a game on this channel that involved twins, and they were like the source of some sort of virus. That game was fun. I want to play that again. It sucks that I can't though, because it's a CD-ROM that I have, and my laptop's drive does not. The laser in the disk drive is not functionable, so, which is the main reason why I deleted the drive folder itself, to let myself know that I can't use it. And we want to find things to help us find that species is a guy. I should restrain him so he doesn't run after time starts up again. Boop. And yoink. I've captured him, but now I've got to bring the police here. Yeah. Switch has been ripped clean off. I wonder why. Oh, right. Fucking love truck horns. This is Natalia's, but didn't the sheriff say his targets were chosen randomly? Dear Natalia, Jackie and Brayden got along so well this week. I hope you and Alexander had fun on your anniversary trip. Did you bring me back a shell? You promised. Kisses, Louisa Gray. Jackie doesn't look happy here. So what else can we do now? Oh, right, we can probably use the same pin to unlock this, right? Yeah, and we get a hidden objects. Wait, could we use... Okay. Now this hidden objects is interesting. I don't think I've seen this before. We need 5 horseshoes and 5 whatever this is. Boink, boink. And we need 2 more of those little things. There. Shit, where's the other one? There. Okay. And we put this here. We need to pick up saddles, spurs, and chainsaw. The hat, deer skull, and a whip. Importance of time. Dude, we got so many achievements on that. But we actually have a chainsaw, so let's go boink over here. Alright, town outskirts. The building on the left looks like an auto repair shop.
I could crash that squad car into Greg's truck. Then the police will catch him for sure. I should be able to find new tires for their car in there.
Yeah, probably could. I'm still worried about that woman, though. Telling us that they're supposed to die. Oh. Hang on, guys. I missed a morphing object somewhere. Oh, right here. There we go. Alright, with that, y'all, I'm actually going to stop here, because this is where Chapter 1 ends and Chapter 2 begins. Chapter 2 technically started at the beginning of the cutscene. So, with that... Oh, nope, nope. We're going to save the diary for the next video. It just looks so cool. I want to look at the bonus content real quick. I want to see the achievements and see how many I've gotten. Alright, looks like I got 4 achievements out of that. Pretty impressive already. Well, with that, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead, I guess just say that is an incredible start to our first video. I hope y'all enjoyed this so far. Because seriously, I am enjoying it as fuck, and I look forward to seeing what happens next. I'm really curious as to who that haunting woman was. Who that haunting woman is. I doubt she's Grim Reaper. She's probably like some sort of... What is she? I forgot what they're called. Sister or something like that. Like the 3 old women from the Greek mythologies. I forgot what their proper name was. You would recognize them from the Disney movie Hercules, because they were brought up there. Hades wanted them to cut the string that connected to Hercules so that he wouldn't become a god. And he ends up becoming a demigod because he wants to stay home. He wants to stay on Earth. yeah, if you haven't seen Hercules, you're not born in the 80s or 90s because you missed out on a lot of Disney movies. A lot of good movies, a lot of good Disney movies came out in the 90s and early 2000s. Although I have to admit, Moana and Encanto are really good movies. What was their latest one that I've really enjoyed? Oh yeah, there's also Coco. Anyway, y'all, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I did. If so, smash that like button like a kitten would. And if you're just now tuning into this channel and you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that red subscribe button, make it that beautiful gray, as well as that bell icon right next to it. That'll notify you of all the videos that I do, which are on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. Central and Sundays 4:30 p.m. Central. And usually in the middle of the month, on a Friday every month, I do a live stream and or cheese stream. And this month it is House Flipper, if I'm correct, and it's going to be this Friday. I'm super excited. And with that, I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I am Sweet Rescue Rabbit. Super psyched to be playing any game on this laptop. It's been a while. And saying goodbye. Stay awesome and may hope always follow you.
I'm a gamer and running in circles. I'm a rabbit and running in circles. I'm annoying and running in circles. Might as well jump in the hole and be a bunny. Be a bunny!
Okay, yeah. I'm actually gonna change profile here because I did